In the heart of a great African wilderness, a tiny lion cub, her eyes still closed and just a few days old, is carried by her mother to a new place of safety. With luck, and the help of her family, she will grow up to be a very special lion, part of a pride who live a very unusual existence in an extraordinary place. These lions live in the Okavango Delta in Botswana, and they spend more than half the year in a swamp. This remarkable pride does things very differently from their savanna or woodland-living cousins. Living here means tackling the unique challenges of being a swamp cat. It's the beginning of winter in the Okavango, the driest time of the year. There's been no rain for months, and most of the Okavango is dry, wind-blown, and layered in dust. But despite this, a great gathering is taking place. From miles around, thousands of buffalo have begun to assemble in preparation for a great march. For them, there is almost no grazing here, and little to drink. Elephants gather here too, treading ancient pathways to the few remaining waterholes. Before long, even this precious water is churned to mud. Yet the buffalo appear to be moving even deeper into the parched floodplains, because they know a dramatic change is on its way. It arrives as tiny tendrils of life, a precious annual flood that will turn the arid plains into a massive swampland. Rain that's fallen in the highlands of Angola 1,000 miles away has taken 4 months to reach the Okavango. It starts slowly, as trickles of water creeping over the land, filling a web of dusty pathways, sheeting out across the plains, spreading into the land of the swamp cats. Somewhere here, in a secluded woodland, one of the female swamp cats has hidden her newborn cubs. This is Fulani, the most mischievous and playful of 3 sisters. As most lionesses do, Fulani's mother left the main pride and hid herself in a safe place, away from male lions and predators, while she gave birth. She and her sister will spend the next few weeks here, raising Fulani and her 2 siblings. All around them, their home is about to change. In a matter of days, thousands of square miles of dusty grasslands transform. Muddy waterholes become glistening lagoons, and the vast dry floodplains take on the polished sheen of crystal clear water. Almost overnight, Fulani's sanctuary has become an island. They are now separated by miles of water from their extended family, the swamp cat pride. They roam 100 square miles of this wetland, They're one of the few prides that have learnt to survive the tough conditions of the swamp. 1,600 lions live in the Okavango region. Most of them live the life typical of savanna lions and avoid the flooded areas. This pride does things differently. At the head of the family are the grandmothers with years of swampland experience. With their older daughters, they form the nucleus of the swamp cat pride, a formidable sisterhood bound together by blood ties. The swamp pride is lorded over by a great Kalahari male and his two brothers. While savanna males spend a lot of time away on territorial patrol, these swamp males show unusually high devotion to the pride, spending much of their time with the females. In summer, availability of food drops by 80% as prey animals disperse. The pride survives this lean season by splintering into smaller groups. But now, as the flood arrives, they all begin to reunite. But they're still not up to full force. Fulani's mother and her new cubs are still in hiding, several miles away. Their sanctuary now surrounded by all manner of new life. Some antelope are in their element here. These are lechwe, aquatic grazers that have evolved to live in Africa's swamps. Surrounded by water and with hungry mouths to feed, Fulani's mother is forced into the shallows in search of a meal. Lechwe are perfectly at home in the swamp. They have oily, waterproof coats and elongated hooves for running over waterlogged ground. Confident that no predator can match their speed in the water, they spend their time in the shallows, grazing new swamp grass. Fulani's mother knows that these lechwe are a tough choice for a meal, though she also knows there are ways to increase her chances. Her best bet is to be bold and to run an inexperienced young lechwe onto dry land. She's been lucky, but she's not going to be able to support her small family on such difficult prey. The waters of the Okavango never reach the sea. Instead, they spill out over 6,000 square miles of the ancient Kalahari Desert to form the largest inland delta on Earth. Desert turns to vibrant swamp, a temporary oasis created by the great winter flood.